What's up, everybody? That Ukrainian FM guy here, back for my second video of the day. As promised, you should check out my previous video if you haven't done so. And today I've got three former Serie A members, recent Serie A members, that are currently rotting away in the Italian Serie C, the lowest playable tier of Italy in Football Manager. It's been like that for a long time now. So let's get started. First, we got Lanerossi Vicenza. Now, I'm not going to pronounce that. I sound like Brad Pitt from Inglorious Bastards trying to do that Italian pronunciation. So we're just going to go with the classic Americanized version. So Vicenza here, very historic team, founded in 1902. As we can see here, they find themselves in Serie C/A. Now, what we can see here is recently as in 2015, they were almost promoted back to the Serie A, but something did not go according to plan. As you can see, they got third and messed out on the playoffs. They messed up. They won the Italian Cup in 1997, so it's not really been that long, all things considered. It's been 26 years, or 28 years if you use real life dates, not in-game dates. So they had silverware 28 years ago, not that long ago. And as you can see, in recent history, it's not been great. After getting that third place finish, they found themselves back in Serie C, got promoted in 2019, and relegated again, and now they're stuck here for a few seasons. So basically, what happened was their golden years were in the 70s. They had some good times in the 90s, and in the early 2000s where it started going wrong. It really went wrong here in 2018 because they went bankrupt. Classic Italian moment. They went bankrupt, so they had to be refounded. They almost got relegated to Serie D, but somehow they, saved themselves. I don't really understand Italian rules, but somehow they survived. And yeah, since then they were down there, and like I said, they went back up. So as we can see here, the team. Now, if you can't go up with this team, you're the worst football manager player of all time. You have Ronaldo. Ronaldo playing in the midfield. Look at this guy. This guy's an absolute beast. 33 years old, right in his prime. 10 pace. You don't need any of that pace. All you need is his passing. Runs with that ball through the center with 10 pace. Shoots from distance with that 13 long shots. Hey, he's going to be the key. And up top, you got a Ferrari. Look at this. A Ferrari with 12 pace. Now, what else do you really need? This team is absolutely ready for success, and the club knows that because they expect you to go up pretty much. You're supposed to finish in third and reach the playoff, but close enough to going up. Only one team automatically goes up. And then there's 2 through 10 are in the playoffs because it's Italy. So I don't even know what's going on there, but have fun dealing with that. It's very fun. I managed in Series C recently. As you can see, once you make the playoffs, reach the actual Italian Cup. What a scam competition, by the way. The Italian Cup sucks. Win promotion next season, and then remain in the Serie B and work from there. Nothing too interesting here in the club vision. The supporters want you to do 25 different things. Yeah, make sure to be competitive against Napoli if you play against them. That's definitely going to happen. And Atalanta, because your team is on their level. Don't you worry about that. You'll be fine. And they think that you should win promotion in Serie B first season. So if you want the supporters on your back, then yeah, good luck. As you can see, the team's not bad, as I showed you. Now, the benefits of this Vicenza here is they have a pretty big fan base. They've got a lot of history, so about 10,000 fans are going to come in, which is going to be one of the highest totals in Series C. And the board knows that because they want to build a new stadium in the future. Or, excuse me, they want to expand the stadium in the future because it might actually sell out. So, yeah, if you want a team that's recently won the cup, if you want a team that has a bit of a silly badge, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't think it's one of those modernized badges, if you will. If you want a team that has 65 different rivals, then this team is for you. My first suggestion for you, Lanerossi Vicenza. All right, so moving on to Series C/B. As we can see, we've got Spal. Spal owned by Big Joe here. He's American. A lot of American owners in Italy. As we can see here, Spal has been also founded a long time ago. In 1907, they were founded. Now, their history in Serie A is much more recent than Vicenza's is. As we can see here, they got up there in 2017 and spent a few seasons before they went back down in 2020. So, Spal, very interesting team. This right here was a rough period where they went bankrupt. As we can see, they got relegated after finishing in ninth because they went bankrupt. So unfortunate for them. They ended up here, which I guess is, yeah, Serie D. I don't know what Series C2 is, but yeah, that's what happened there. They got reformed, and then they basically had some good years here. And then because it's Italy, another dodgy owner came in. That American guy I showed you, he's rumored to be linked with some Italian people that are linked with the government of former Venezuela, or is he former? Nicolas Maduro from Venezuela. I believe, yeah, no, he's still there. The good old dodgy politician that's responsible for all their inflation. So, what else can you say besides Italy's awesome, right? So, finances, let's see if their finances are still bad. Yes, they are bad. Actually, they're quite bad because you're not going to make any money in Series C, so good luck with that. But it says you're okay. And the projection's actually not as bad as I thought, but hey, 8 million in the bank. A little bit to spend. You got a pretty big stadium, 16,000 capacity. You're going to get like 8,000 fans. Your team is pretty good for Series CB. Do we have any good names here? I don't see very many interesting ones standing out. You got a Liechtensteiner, though, as one of your key players. Look at that. This guy only has 17 caps for Liechtenstein. He must have changed to Liechtenstein recently. So you have a different... Yeah, it was probably Austrian nationality for a bit. Hey, you don't see that very often, though. You got a Togolese international. 2 caps. What else? An Icelandic player. Another international. So you got some very interesting nationalities in Spout. If that's something that I personally, when I play FM, I always try to collect unique nationalities for my teams. Here's an Arena, Matteo Arena. So you got some interesting players here. Your team is pretty good. Once again, you're expected to reach the playoffs. They're also third favorites. The board wants you to be promoted immediately, and the board also wants you to sign Italian players. So does the supporters, so you might want to consider that. As we can see here, they just want you to remain in Serie B and develop the best youth system in the country pretty quickly. I believe that the facilities at Spout are pretty good. Yeah, they are pretty good. Excellent, good, adequate, average. But that's still pretty optimistic. Good luck with all of that. So if you're working on a more youth-focused approach, if you want to get some cool nationalities in your team, Spout will get some good youngsters. You just have to work with a dodgy owner, but he will leave pretty quickly because Happy to Stay is, I don't know, usually that's a few seasons and they're gone. And you might get a tycoon, so you never know. Personally, I've never had a tycoon take over my team. Hopefully that happens at some point in one of my saves, but yeah. Another suggestion, former Serie A team in Serie C, Spal. And finally, we've got Catania. Now, Catania, very interesting team. So, as we can see, compared to the other ones, they spent way much more time in Serie A. That was not English, what I just said. Way more time in Serie A compared to the rest of them. They spent around 10 seasons there. And if you remember back in the day, Catania had some very fun players. They had that pretty much a bunch of Argentinians. They had players like Papu Gomez, I believe, and some others. I think Diego Simeone was there. I can't remember. Is he the one? Let me just check that real quick. I don't want to tell you something that's not true. Yeah, as you can see, Diego Simeone was their coach too. So, legendary coach in Catania before going to Atletico Madrid. And now they're in Serie C/C. Now, what in the world happened here? I'm going to give you 3 seconds to figure out what happened to get them 3 consecutive relegations. Now, it's not something that's shocking, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Ready? Ready? They went bankrupt. They went bankrupt just like every other team in Italy. If you're an Italian club and you haven't gone bankrupt, then something has not been right there for you. So, yeah, they got bankrupt, I think, in 2022 officially as well. And then here as well, I think something went wrong because the owner left. But, yeah, they got reformed because they almost disappeared, I'm pretty sure. And here they are in Serie C. Their team is really good. They've been here for 2 seasons, I think. They've just been struggling to go up. Let's look at some of their key players. They're probably better than the other ones. We've got Roberto Inglese, who's been playing in Serie B and Serie A. Very good player. Stefano Sturaro, who has 4 caps for Italy, is here in Serie C. And then you got a youngster here as well, Matteo Stappa. Yeah, I mean, this team is going to be very good. They want you to just reach the playoffs, and your team is third favorite. And these dudes can't go up, I'm pretty sure. Can they get promoted? Maybe they can get promoted. I don't know where the Zebra U23 can go. Ignore my lack of name fix. Finances, let's see if they fix their finances. They have fixed their finances. So yeah, you got 500K, zero wages, 2 million in the bank. It's not bad by any means. You know what? Actually, I haven't checked Vicenza's finances for you guys. Just to go back real quick. So yeah, if you want to manage Vicenza, if you still remember about that team there, then you're chilling. But here's back to Catania. Here's your owner, Ross Peligra. They want you to be promoted to Serie B pretty quickly here. The board just wants you to make it into the playoffs. But then after that, yeah, you just work on staying in Serie B. High tempo, set piece football. Beautiful. Tony Pulisic. The final thing I want to talk about here, as you can see, they have a lot of fans. So this is probably the biggest fan base in all of Serie C. They have 14,000 season ticket holders. Probably going to be close to selling out the stadium. Facilities-wise, you're looking pretty good. Excellent training, good youth. Stadium is ancient. It's in okay condition, though. Average, so not bad. Plus, you have a pretty cool badge. I love the elephant. You don't really see that too often. I don't know what the elephant represents, so let me know in the comments and you know that. I'm probably going to Google it here in a second. So, yeah, my third suggestion for you. 3 suggestions from Series C, 1 from A, B, and C. So yeah, all 3 of these clubs, honestly, they offer something different, something interesting and unique, and bring them up to Serie A. See if you can do that before FM25 comes out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and comment down below. Bye-bye.